Alright, I am hoping that this stream will be better than the last one with the quality. I changed my network settings in OBS, and I'm pretty sure this should be quite a bit better. But if it sucks, let me know, and I will do my best to improve it. This is still just OBS. I ordered a new router that should be an improvement for this sort of thing, and then I will try to do a better job with the quality going forward. Almost leveled up here, so we'll see if I can get that squared away. I'm periodically just kind of checking my phone to make sure that the stream looks okay. Oh, hold on, I probably should make sure. Kind of wander around here. I'm just making sure that the, like I say, that it's not so pixelated. Yeah, it looks better to me from what I can tell. Again, people let me know, I guess. For those of you who didn't watch yesterday's stream, I don't have a lot of experience with OBS, and or at least not for live streaming. I use it for mostly for capturing YouTube videos, so I can use content for making deep fakes. That's how I get a lot of my content. It's either from YouTube or from different sites like I'll go to HBO Max and pull up a movie there, or Amazon Prime and copy certain scenes if I want to try to deep fake a character, or to get source material for characters I'm making. So yeah, I use it for that, but I hadn't done a whole lot of live streaming with it, and so my bitrate settings for this was like 1200 or something, so I changed it to 10K. My upload max is only 10 megs anyway, which sucks, but until, I don't know, unless I want to pay for my internet. I work for a cable company. I'm not going to say which one, but I get free internet service as long as it's like the base package, so I get 200 down, 10 up. Let's see. I can get more at a discounted rate, so I may do that eventually. I'd love to get fiber with, you know, a gig down, a gig up, and never have to worry about upload speeds again, but I imagine that's probably still expensive even as an employee. So you see I got all these different skill trees. I'm just kind of looking to see if there's something that I want. So I've kind of capped out some of this stuff. More dodge and poison resistance. Increased damage. Let's do that. There we go. Level 88, and really it seems like you can beat the content that's currently in the game. I guess I don't know what the cap, like what that's at. 50 something. Like I beat what they had when I was like 45, 46 or something. And then you come to this area I'm in now where it's like end of time and you just do all these repeat missions over and over again to find better gear. But then they released a patch or, you know, an update to the game that added some more content. So I suspect that stuff could have been done around level 55. I was already vastly too high level at that point for it to really be challenging. I want to make sure that I'm actually having audio through this. Give me 1 second. This stream doesn't want to work on my phone. You probably hear my phone through the mic. Sorry if you do. Okay, it's working. Like I say, I was just using my Logitech camera with the built-in mic last night. It didn't sound very good, and I wasn't using headphones either, so the mic was picking up the game audio through the speakers. It really sounded like crap, so I went ahead and hooked back up my Focusrite and my studio mic. That sounds probably better, I imagine. And like I say, it's not picking up the speakers because I'm wearing headphones. I've got a Focusrite Scarlett USB box. It's a little bit older one, but it still does a good job and lets you use studio mics. And this is a Bluebird brand. I don't remember the exact model off the top of my head. I bought it a while ago at a music store. But I think it sounds pretty good. I use it whenever I do my voiceovers for my deepfakes, like whenever I do my Arnold Schwarzenegger voiceovers. Like when I do Arnold Schwarzenegger and he kills all of these enemies with his sword. Watch, this will be garbage. Yep. I've picked this thing up about 20 times already. Definitely don't find that much gear I can actually pick up and go with. Let's see. Crit strike, physical damage, dodge rating, and chance to shock. That's sort of interesting, but I think my stuff is still better. If anybody, oh, look out. If there's any specific, what is this? That'd be nice if I could use it. 61 health on kill, that's really good. And 180, damn. If I was using poison attacks and I could use a two-handed weapon, that'd be really nice. I mean, I can use it, but it's not, it doesn't match any of my skills or anything. It wouldn't be useful. But I was going to say, if anybody has any games that would like to see me play, I'm terrible at first-person shooters. I'm not particularly great at anything, not to be a Debbie Downer, but I used to be better at games than I was a kid, and it just seems like as time has gone by, the older I get, you know, seems like I'm not the gamer I once was. That's why I've kind of gotten more, like, I really like the hardware stuff more than gaming. I like to play games occasionally, like stuff like this, and I like playing on the PC hardware more than anything. And then the deepfake stuff I only found in the last year or so, but I really like doing those. Used to be really into drawing and stuff when I was a kid, and artwork and different, trying to be creative, and I feel like there's some sort of connection between that sort of thing and then I don't know, I just feel like I can be kind of creative with the deepfakes. I still want to get around at some point and try to learn that what the hell is it called, EB-Synth software that channel I found from that guy Joel Haver. I think he's really talented, and I kind of want to play around with doing EB-Synth animations of video game footage like Cyberpunk or other games. That takes a really long time to do that kind of animation, though. Even Joel, the guy that came up with that animation style, says it takes him a really long time to do like little 3-4 minute videos. Like, he takes weeks to make those kind of things. I don't know if that's like processing power issues, like it takes him a long time because he doesn't have, you know, an appropriate machine to do the processing on, or if it's more because he's trying to decide what he wants to make, or just plotting out the animation, all that stuff. That's right, I forgot. I found these boots last night. It'd be pretty good if I was using a fire damage over time build, but I'm doing bleed. I think if I get comments, they're supposed to pop up on the screen, so that kind of indicates to me that no one is probably commenting. But let me see something here real quick. No, no one is here. Poor me. All right. Well, whatever. Get rid of that. Crit strike, physical damage. Yeah, that's right. Trying to find my soft drink here. Hope everybody's having a lovely Friday evening. Everybody, as in the 0 people who are watching me, but the people who will watch this later. Yes. Alright, I don't think any of this stuff I can really use. I'll hold on to this just because anytime I pick up a purple item, I pretty much want to keep it. But let's see. Store that with my boots. And I'll just throw this in with some of my other random purple stuff. Sunny D? No, I want that purple stuff. As Dave Chappelle would say, I want that purple. Big fan of Dave Chappelle. Been watching him for a long time. Oh, another. Damn, man, I gotta start finding things that do what I need them to do. But look at that. It already does a base bonus of 65% poison damage. Then it adds 141% more poison. Man, I might, hold on, let me go look at something. I'm trying to find my, skills here. Poison chance per equipped dagger. I'm not using daggers. I have this, so yeah, see, it's better for daggers. Like if I had, let's see, mace and a sword does stun. So you can go through, like, this particular skill kind of has informed what weapons I want to use. So I have 160% bonus to bleed chance if I use an axe and a sword. So as of course you can see, I have an axe and a sword. This axe, as you can see, does a massive bonus to damage over time, but it also has a chance to bleed bonus. A couple of those bonuses. So very nice axe for that setup. And then the sword also does damage over time bonuses, which applies to anything like burning or poison or bleeding in this case. So. Yeah, that new router gets here tomorrow. I'm hoping that will get rid of some of the weird latencies here. I have this weird issue like a couple times a day, and it happens to all my computers, not just one, but it doesn't happen, as far as I can tell, to like Android devices or TVs or anything. It seems like it only happens to my PCs, but they'll get kicked off the network, and I have to tell it to troubleshoot the network connection, and like it resets the network adapter and picks it back up. But it'll do that randomly, 2, 3, 4 times in a row, and it'll do that a couple times a day, so I might get kicked off. Ooh, hold on. That's again not for this character, but that might be good for my sorcerer. Elemental damage, nice. Critical strike multiplier bonus. Nice intelligence and ward bonuses. And my sorcerer can use that. Oh, shit, look out. God, leave me alone. So I'll probably save that for my sorcerer, because he's like 40... Oh, I think he's 45 or 46 anyway, so he's pretty much out where he could use that. But yeah, anyway, so I have this network weirdness, and I'm hoping that a better router will solve that, but if it doesn't, then it could be a problem with my modem, or it could be a problem... it's funny because I work for the ISP, but like I say, it could be an issue with something on the the head end router or something that's kicking me off. And this is an old condo that I bought that I live in. It was built in the 70s, and so the wiring in this building is old and crappy. And I've had the ISP come out a few times, and they've kind of done some work on the wiring, and it's improved it. Like I used to have really poor speeds and different issues, and some of that seems to have abated, but it still, like I say, will do the random kick you off kind of thing. I don't think I get good signal strength either because the router's upstairs, and right now I have my gaming PC hooked up to the TV downstairs, and I don't even get like the full bars. But the router I'm replacing it with has like a effective range. It says of 2,500 square feet. My condo is only 1,000 square feet total, 500 up, 500 downstairs. So that really ought to give me. I would hope there wouldn't be an issue with signal strength after that. And like I say, someday I might try to get a little faster internet and go from the 200 by 10 to like 400 by 20, or that certainly would speed up how fast I can upload YouTube videos as well, and it would improve my ability to stream. These big spiders, I hate these things. That electrical damage really hurts you bad. If anybody's watching who has experience in this game and wants to give me some advice on how to improve my character build, I'd be fine with that. It's mostly gear, but with the crafting system in this game, you can put together just about anything you want eventually if you take enough time and work on it. They definitely added a lot of new gear to the game, like these chitin claws weren't in it before. This type of staff or wand wasn't in it before. They regularly update this game. This is a pretty good game if anybody's interested in getting into it. I really like it. I just hope they really expand it out quite a bit more than it already is. I mean, there's multiple timelines you go through. Like there's the ancient past, and then there's Imperial era, and then there's the present day, and then there's like the ruined future where there's all this corruption that's destroying everything. I've already got 2 of those, whatever. And then there's the end of time, which is where I'm kind of at right now, where you can kind of just redo content over and over and over again to run for gear. But I hope that they add. There's a bunch of those parts of each map that currently you can't really access. Like they're in the game, they're on the map, but you can't go there. So, like I say, I'm sure the game will be a lot bigger when all's said and done. And it's already pretty good sized. They need to add 2 or 3 more chapters to it at least, more bosses. Oh. Hello, friend. Critical strike chance, stuck on it. If I was going for crit, that'd be the bomb, because you figure, look at that, it does 44%, or I'm sorry, 4% crit strike chance, but then another 109, like that pretty much, you'd be critting. And then health on melee hit, that's nice, and does lightning damage. Alas, I am not using daggers in this setup. Now, like we went over before, let me go look at this. So daggers, crit chance with the sword and dagger, so if I wanted to drop my axe and go for dagger, with that dagger equipped, I would have a nice crit bonus. If I was going to get away from damage over time, that would not be such a bad way to do it, but this particular sword is all geared towards damage over time, so I would need a different sword too. And back, I'm trying to find this other mini boss to finish this stage. Holy shit. Tired. Guess that was that. Always seems to be more mobs around when you're trying to look in your backpack. Golden scorpions that drop her items. Oh, interesting. Nothing I can use really. That's nice once you start getting a couple characters towards level 50 or more, because then you're not going to run around with this character and kill a bunch of shit and find stuff that my other characters can use. Yes? No. I'm going to sell that. Like I said, I've already got large quantities of those. I'll just throw these in here for now. Collecting up my purple items. Apparently they do make what they call tier... So the purple ones I have are called tier 6 items, which you can't craft yourself, but it comes with a stat that's higher than you can craft on your own. And then tier 7, I don't know if it means the stat is higher than a tier 6 or if it means that the gear has 2 tier 6 stats on it. I've never seen one, but people mention them in chat, so unless they're trolling, which they might be. Excuse me. Another axe. Minion melee damage, yet another useless stat for me, unfortunately. Melee fire damage, increased cold damage, chance to ignite, chance to bleed on melee hit, increased bleed effect. So it actually, like the base, like the actual Wengari axe, like the base stats up top are not bad. Like they'd be good as a replacement for this even, because it's this has got 28 base damage, this has got 36 base damage. This does a higher chance to bleed. Oh no, that's chance to bleed on hit, chance to bleed on melee hit. So that's a little bit different. This is only if you melee hit them, so this is still better for me, because I pretty much don't use any melee abilities. I mean, I guess that counts as a melee hit, so whatever. Never mind, I lied, they're all melee. Maybe I should learn my class. But why? Since the boss is over this way, we must kill that son of a bitch. I probably shouldn't use naughty language in my stream. YouTube doesn't like it. Lots of poison. I'd like to get at character level 100 and see if there's anything really special about doing that aside from being able to get as many passive ability points as possible. I don't know if there's any level 100 gear in the game. If not, they'll probably add some eventually. They don't have multiplayer in this game yet, but they are working on it. A glass of week. Yes. That's a bug they need to fix in this game. Quite often when you open this, it closes your inventory. I could try to fight this guy. He's pretty tough, but if you kill him, like, it resets the area and makes the level higher and then increases like drop rate for gear and so forth. I've already killed him quite a few times, but every time, of course, he gets a bit stronger. And he's a different guy each time. It's like he has different possible stats. Like he could use ice, or he could use poison, or like cosmic damage, or different things. He'll probably kick my ass, but we'll try. You could be right about that. Something to do. Ah, dick. That's what I'm talking about. Like, everything in this game just about one-shots me. Dick. Yeah, I'm not going to survive this because he's not dropping any potions. And look how much health he still has. It didn't even hit me. Alright, well, whatever. That's... Like I said, he's damn near impossible, especially when he kills you without hitting you. So, what can you do? I will try another time. That did not hit me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to beat that guy again, honestly. Like, he was... I don't want to say he was easy at a lower level, but holy crap, he's a lot stronger now than he was. Let's see. This is one of these I need insanely better gear scenarios, I guess. And there isn't any. I mean, I had hardly even hurt him, and I hit him with quite a few attacks that, with the damage over time, it should have been doing something. But also, there again, there's like some that are easier and some that are harder, and that's probably just one of the harder versions. Seems like I remember killing the ice version, and there's like a toxic version that I beat, so maybe that was just one of the harder possible skill sets that he has. Gonna check and see. I don't know why, but for me, like the thumbnail on my live stream shows the EVGA GPU, which isn't the thumbnail that I used for it, so I don't really know why it is doing that. Let me reload YouTube on my phone. It still shows like the old RTX 3090 thumbnail that I had, and that's not what I told it to use, so that's strange. Okay. No one is watching. I'm starting to think, honestly, guys, whoever ended up watching this, that YouTube is starting to censor they're not censor necessarily, if that's the word you don't want to use, but that they're starting to suppress my channel or something, because some of this, it just seems to me like some of the stuff that I'm doing should be getting more views. I don't know if I've seen that. I think I do have that somewhere. Like some of the deepfakes that I've made that I thought would get even 1,000 views or something, got like 40. I just, I know that YouTube shadow bans people and suppresses people if they don't like them. And maybe they don't like me. Wouldn't surprise me. See, this does like a lot of void damage. I don't really know of any build for this class that would get any benefit from that. Yeah, I already had that. I'll just throw another copy in there for the fun of it. What's funny is it can be slightly different. Like you can see here, the block effectiveness at the top is 275, but here it's only 213. But this has 54 increased void damage, and this is 60. So you can look up and down. There are slight variances, even from the same piece of gear. Dark Stride. I don't know if I've seen those. It's a level 19 item at the end of it. I don't know why they do this. Increased void damage, melee void damage bonus, charge for void cleave. I think that's probably Sentinel skills. Sentinel's melee class. They have what they call a Void Knight. That, like you can be like I think like a paladin and do like light damage, or a Void Knight and do dark damage. I'm not certain. I haven't got my Sentinel high enough to unlock his secondary job skills. Army Harden. Vast and stuff. It's all two-handed stuff, I think. No. Ugh. Sorry. Very glad it's Friday. I don't think I'd seen those boots before. It's always cool to get stuff I don't have. Add to the collection.
Yes.
Even if I don't know that I'll ever actually need it. So that one is a +9. That one is a +10. I'd have to unlock that still. I don't know, that last one kicked my butt pretty hard, so I don't know if there's much point in trying it. That's cool. Jade Cleaver. It's two-handed, so I don't really have any use for it, but cool. I've noticed a lot of stuff has been easier on my sorcerer than on this character. It seems like I pretty much have walked through the game so far on that class, and I die a bunch of times on this one. Doesn't matter what my gear set has been in this thing or my skills or anything else. It just seems like you die a lot. And the sorcerer, I'd say, should be squishier than this character, but I don't know. Fire damage, lightning damage.
Not happening.
You guys probably can hear my cat back there. This is the time of day where he starts wanting me to play with him a lot, so I will probably go do that. So, well, appreciate anybody who may have watched the stream. If you didn't see it now, maybe you'll catch it later. Otherwise, hope everybody has a good night and enjoy the weekend. I'll be doing, I have another deep fake that'll be done here probably tomorrow, and I'll get that uploaded here shortly. So, everybody have a great night. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.